Hey, we're live!
They got me in the cone.
Look, Alan's in Smokey's cone of shame.
That's great, there ain't nobody watching right now.
No.
There's nobody watching? Are we live? Is it going right now? Are we on?
I don't know.
I'm going through the commercial right now.
What? Oh, hold on. We don't even know if we're live yet or not.
Yeah, we're live.
Are we live?
We got
we are.
5
Is it
people on
going
here.
right now? All right, you have to turn the volume down right here or we listen to ourselves. Because we're so professional at this. All right. Have we got like one person on here? Is it Dennis? Dennis said he would jump on here.
Yeah, so we're live.
Al's
in the
got
I'm in
the
the
cone
cone.
of shame.
Yeah,
I'm bald.
he's bald. She's
And-
silver fox.
And I got my hair done this week. Look at me. No more yellow head. Have we got anybody on here? Yeah. Okay, who have we got on here? Because I don't. My phone is right there.
MVT is on
Hey,
here.
MVT, how are you doing? Excellent.
Chris James, Phil Wild.
Hey,
Did
Phil.
you lose a dare, Al?
Hey,
Did I
Chris.
lose a what?
A dare? A dare?
A dare.
A dare.
dare.
A dare.
No.
No, it was just a special
It was a request, so I decided to do it.
If you follow my Facebook page, then all the people who don't follow my Facebook page don't know what's going on. Smokey got fixed this week.
I didn't.
Okay, Alan got fixed this week, and my Smokey girl had to wear the cone of shame all week long, didn't you? And you hated the cone of shame.
Was not Smokey. See, I told you it's
Smokey.
not. It's
Smokey's
not
like, I'll help you get out of that. I
You would
know
have helped me get
how.
out. Oh,
she did.
That's my girl.
I'll free you from the cone of
You
shame.
freed me from this cone of shame. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was good.
Smokey's like, that is such an evil thing.
That is evil. How can anybody wear a cone of shame?
She did not
freed
like
you
the
from
cone
it?
of- She
Yep,
freed
she
you from
actually
the
pulled it
cone
off
of-
the back.
She pulled it off the back. She's like, my friend is not wearing that.
Yep.
No way, no how.
That's bad.
But yeah, Smokey got fixed, so she had to wear the cone of shame
guys are
for like 3 days. And then Jeff took her for a walk. She had the cone of shame on, and Smokey said she kept getting stuck because she would put her nose down, and the cone would get stuck in between like the branches and the trees and the rocks and stuff. So she'd be like standing on her head in the cone of shame.
All right, so Robert Porter
Tore it
wants
off.
to know when we're going to do a live from the tractor.
A life from the
Do you think my tractor's sexy?
I do think his tractor's
It
sexy.
really turns me on.
She's always looking at me while I'm chugging along.
That's right.
Yeah,
Jeff
Jeff
Wood
traded
called you
for
a
a tractor.
clown,
If you
yeah.
guys don't know, or if you watch our Facebook page, Jeff traded his.
He has a
tractor.
mini dragon
He has
now.
the mini dragon
Yeah,
tractor.
I'll admit, Al has the dragon. I have a mini dragon.
Al, what size?
But
is
before, my tractor was a gecko.
yours? Yeah. No,
That was a
what's
gecko.
And I traded the gecko for the mini dragon.
see? Al
I've got a
has,
3 Series, Al's got a 4 Series.
So Al
So
has
I
the
got the
bigger
bigger tractor, and I got a bigger hitch.
and a bigger Gen Y
That's
hitch.
all.
But
So Al is more capable.
you
in
can
the
have
bigger
what you
stuff.
want. We all know who's got the original dragon.
The original dragon.
Well,
This is a little bit of a rated.
Oh, this is late night with the
We're at the
bandits.
late night
late
with the
night with
bandits.
the bandits.
You know, the pop-up lives that's not advertised.
David Cross is here.
Hey, David!
hi, David.
Are you here on the live or are you here in Ohio?
No, listen, David.
David's
At the
always in Ohio.
beginning of this live, you would have seen Alan in the cone of shame.
Can
Put
you
it back
see it?
on.
I gotta put it back on. All right, Cheryl, put it back
And
on.
then Smokey freed him
He
from
freed
the
me
cone
from
of
the cone of
shame.
shame.
Because Smokey knows the real reason of the cone of shame.
Help me, Smokey!
Help, look. Smokey, look at Alan. Look
Sorry,
at,
God.
oh,
There we go.
nope. Hold on. We're going to put
All
Alan
right,
in
Richard
the cone
Boyle
of shame.
says hi.
Hey, Richard. No, haven't missed anybody, have we, on the
No.
comment?
I don't think so.
If we did miss you, sorry.
Dennis is here, Jeff.
Make another
If
comment.
that's how you treat your manservant, I'm glad I was rescued by Alan.
I would never do this to you. Never.
That's an awesome comment, Dennis.
This is how
Greg,
we
hey
treat-
Bandits, hey Greg.
Hey, Greg.
Lynn Daniels, I'm here. Hey Lynn.
Hi, Lynn. How
Hey,
you doing?
Lynn.
I got the cone of shame.
Phil Wild, you guys are awesome.
Look at Smokey.
Hey, listen, this is my favorite comment
What?
from Phil Wild. You guys are awesome.
We're awesome.
Look,
You're
Phil,
awesome, Phil.
look, Phil, we are awesome. I totally agree with that comment.
I made your channel, right?
Yeah. I mean, guest starring Alaska Al.
Dennis Dunderdrill.
Dunderdrill.
Yeah, Dunderdale. What breed is Smokey? She is what some people refer to as a giant Pomeranian.
A giant Pomeranian. She is a Norwegian elk hound, Dennis. A Norwegian elk hound. See this little curly tail? Can you guys see that in the back there? Look at her. Yeah, that's your tail. Yeah, she's highly intelligent too. Aren't you, girl? Aren't you, girl? She's like Alan's got the cone of shame on. As long as Alan's wearing it, I don't
I
have
can't
to.
read the messages, man. It's all
All right,
fuzzy.
let's take the cone of shame off.
Help me, Smokey.
There, I'm gonna help you.
Help me, Smokey.
Okay, guys.
Like,
Oh.
Okay, guys, I know that
All right,
some of
done.
you have sent photos to Cheryl's phone, and some of you have messaged Cheryl.
Oh, put that in your.
We're using Cheryl's phone for the live, so you need to send those photos to me and message me.
Message Jeff because my phone is right there and I can't look at any pictures, texts, or phone calls or
All right.
messages or
Hey.
anything.
The great high mileage helper is here.
Hi, Miley.
Ah. Did you see my cone?
Did you see the cone of shame that Smokey won't let him wear?
Uh-oh. Back up. Stop the presses. Al, put the cone of shame back on.
Oh, Lordy.
Cone of shame again.
Here we go.
That's right.
Wait, I got more tape. See, we're doing the easy on, easy off.
This is
cone of
late
shame.
night with the Bandits.
This is late night with the
It's like
bandits.
late
Hold
night with
on. Let
David
me
Letterman.
step in the corner.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen on here. All right, come here. Back it up. Back it up. I would thread it through your collar. We could put your collar on, Mac.
There.
There. There
Ta-da.
you go. The cone of shame.
Alan.
Cold as shit. Smokey will not let me leave it. Leave it on.
I put this on you, Al, because we have a special guest star on here tonight.
Here's
Casey.
Casey.
The great Fair Winds is
And
in the house.
is in the house.
Friends is in the house.
Also known as Reset Channel.
There you go. Hey, she won't let me keep it on.
No, she's like, Alan, don't put that on.
No,
They'll make you
help
wear
me.
it for
Help
days.
me. Help
Dennis
me.
Dunderdale
Help
says, hey
me.
there, Casey. Hey, looky here. Jimmy Hopkins is in the house.
Hey, Jimmy, look what they're doing to me.
Holy cow. Stop the presses. Jimmy Hopkins is on our live.
Excellent.
Well, look what they're doing to me. No wonder
I know.
everybody's coming.
Alan, I'm telling you, this dog's like, I can't believe you're wearing the coat of shame.
Voluntarily.
I know.
Yeah,
Voluntarily.
voluntarily.
Yep.
Voluntarily.
They didn't force me.
It
All right,
was a
guys.
request.
As you can see, I don't have any hair. That's because
I got a comb.
I didn't get to the barber shop Friday, and I really needed a haircut. So, make a long story short, I let Cheryl cut my hair. There was an incident, and now I'm bald.
We'll just leave it at that. You know, buzzers are very easily. Okay. Oh, I'm
Whoop,
sorry.
Slipped up.
I'm sorry. Where are we at?
Dennis
Here?
Dunderdale says, hello, David Cross.
David Cross says, I've seen it. Good, good. Dennis, oops, David Cross. Chris, I can send a picture. Yeah. Jay Evans 90's on here. Hello, Jay Evans 90. How are you doing? Now, look, what? You went right off the comments.
I know, somebody sent me a photo.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
Chris James, let's see the photo. Turn it and show everybody.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, that's a great photo, Chris.
Can you see
All
that?
right. All right, now it's coming off.
And now it's coming up. Now do you realize how you would be struggling to get out of that at every chance you could?
I know.
What if you had to sleep in that and you had
man.
to eat in that?
My worst part about it's hot.
It's hot. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're breathing.
'Cause you're breathing
Yeah,
in
the
it,
breathing in it. And you know what? I bet it's really hard to smell other dogs' poop.
All right, Jimmy Hopkins says, LOL, the cone of shame, Alan.
Shame.
Sorry, man, but
All right, Reset Channel says, hey, Dennis. So I'm assuming Casey knows Dennis.
Yeah,
apparently,
Casey would know Dennis, right? Yeah.
I don't know.
Y'all know each other. We talked to Casey for a long time today. It was a great talk on the phone, Casey.
Yep. Emily thinks Smokey is cute. She'll be massive.
No.
She's cute. She will stay cute, and she will stay cute.
Thank you.
Yeah. Jeff is convinced that she's not going to be massive. That she's only going to probably get a little bit bigger than she is now.
Yeah. Emily says hi too. Hey, Emily.
Emily's on here.
Hi.
Hey, Emily.
David Cross, hi Dennis. Robert Austin.
Robert
Hi.
Austin's on here.
Great to see you guys. Greetings from Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Hey.
Oklahoma
Home
is the place to be. Oh wait, that's Green Acres. That's the song from Green Acres. Isn't there an
High
Oklahoma
mileage
song?
helper said he saw the cone.
He saw the cone. The cone of shame.
Cheryl needs to wear the cone of shame for giving you that haircut.
Oh, no, nope, I got my hair done this week, so no more yellow-headed.
David Cross, bald is beautiful.
It is.
Yeah, you would think that.
David Cross is bald.
Yeah, he would think that.
I love the bald head. I did have a thing for
Chris James. Yeah,
what's his name?
Captain Picard.
Captain Picard.
Yeah, I've got a spacesuit at home. It's old deal.
The spacesuit, the Star Trek.
Chris James, do I have permission to post on social media?
Yes.
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 Yes, and yes.
You have no say in this, Alan.
Oh shit.
Oh. Okay.
Chris James says, howdy, Casey.
Hi,
Sorry.
Todd Christ, I give up. I can't compete. Throw the towel in.
He's throwing the towel in. Dennis, Casey and I know each other. We met at Daniel's 2021. Oh, that's right. You guys were at the 2021
and
gathering.
on various live streams.
Yeah.
All right. Our Reset Channel says, hey, Chris.
Hey guys, how are y'all doing? Who else have we got on here? Nature Nut Photos. You know, you guys have been great with us this week. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I want to say a personal thank you to Rhonda, Nature Nut Photos. She sent the cutest. I had this great picture on my phone. I can't show it to you now as a Smokey with the cone of shame on. And she's got this stuffed rose that she likes to play with that she found at the house. And she's got this rose like she's going to do the tango in the cone of shame. Brought it to me, and Rhonda sent me a great little get better soon for Smokey card, and I want to say thank you. That was really sweet. Thank you for keeping all of Smokey in your prayers.
Yeah.
She's doing great right here. She's not supposed to be too rambunctious, but Molly, which is Alan's dog, is in the truck right next to us. And she is just dying to go see Molly. She's seen her for a little bit, but she was getting pretty
loves
rambunctious,
Molly.
so we had to get her back in here.
Okay, David. You do realize if you send me a photograph, you've already signed it over to public
domain.
public domain.
Sure.
David says bald's beautiful.
Bald is beautiful.
That-
Look at David.
That's David.
There's David right there.
Look at there. I just made you famous, David.
David Cross is beautiful. Gorgeous, handsome. Bald Ben or handsome.
Oh, he put it on him.
Chris just tagged you. Awesome. I love that photo of the cone of shame on Alan.
All right,
That's so
Reset
cute.
Channel says, hey, Chris. Nature Nut Photos. You
can compete, Todd. I will shave your head and get you a cone.
Okay.
We're
I
gonna
want to
start-
see that.
Wait, we should start a new trend. You know, they did the man purse thing for a long time to try to start a trend. We could start the cone of shame.
Start the cone of shame.
That's sexy
All right.
for men, the cone of shame.
That's for you.
Christina, the pic with the rose was adorable. Oh, thank you, Christina. It really was cute, wasn't it? If you guys haven't seen it, go to my Facebook channel, Cheryl Arnold, and scroll down. It's a couple of posts down below that, and I've got a couple of pictures of my girl here with her cone of shame on after she got out of surgery, and she brought me that rose. I said she must be feeling better. She's ready to tango.
Well, now Todd Grace wants to be our Facebook manager.
Yes, be our Facebook manager.
Yeah,
We need a
knock
manager
yourself
for
out,
everything. We need a manager for everything. Todd actually asked us to do a live last week, but we were at home, Todd, and I was just like, I am zonked. I'm on the couch. I'm in my jammies. And I just don't feel like it, getting up and making it go live. What was that?
Oh,
Something popped up on my phone. What
Yeah.
was that?
Christina is somebody special.
Christina. Which Christina?
That's Casey's woman.
Oh, hey, Christina. Okay, I know a couple of Christinas, so I get it
so
now.
we didn't know which
Hey,
one it was.
Christina, how are you doing? Yay! That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to say too,
That's all I'm
man.
gonna say.
Listen, ever since I heard, I've been smiling all day.
We've been happy all day.
Inside,
I know.
which is weird for me.
Motorcycling
To
across
smile
country.
with my heart is weird.
The smile in your heart.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird because he
Yeah.
doesn't smile a whole lot. I have to tell. Look at this face. All right. This is what he looks like walking into Walmart most of the time. So I have to tell him, honey, raise your eyebrows. Don't look like you're going to murder everybody in Walmart. Please don't get us in
Well,
trouble.
look, when I first met him, I thought, oh man, what am I getting into?
Yeah. Jeff walks so slow and deliberate, you know, like just
All right,
one foot at a time. I was like, he's going to murder me. I just know it.
Now, so Nature Nut Photo says, wait, Dennis, you were at the 2021 meetup? You must be pretty forgettable, Dennis.
Oh my gosh. Todd, you're terrible.
David Cross, yes, Hall.
The dunk, yes, Rhonda, I was at the dunk tank. I can't say, the gathering, at the dunk tank gathering. Where were you guys? Were you guys there too?
Yeah, the Reset channel says, yes, he was here.
Hey, Corey and Susie's on here. Did you get a chance to check out the car show in Gulfport? No.
No.
We didn't
did
even
not.
know the car show was going on
Until they told us.
Until they told us, and by that time we were out of Gulfport.
Yeah.
And I want to say, I'm not sure who it was, but when we delivered in Gulfport, we didn't know it because we were not familiar with that area, but we didn't know that the ferry from Gulfport over to the mainland was free. We could have taken that ferry until after we were already out of Gulfport. But if we deliver to there again, we need to do the ferry. We need to check that place out some more because that Gulfport was really cool.
Yep. All right. Christina says hi. Christina says, thank you, guys. I love that man. All right, Christina, you may love that man, but I love that man.
you may have a little let's say competition.
That's right.
Before the thing.
That's right.
For
I
Jeff.
love.
Jeff will take you down,
And
Christina.
Casey loves me.
Jeff will take you down, Christina.
At least he better.
We were Dennis Thunderdale. I gotta run. I'll turn into a pumpkin soon. Good night, all.
Good night.
Have a safe week, everyone. Good night, Dennis. Please be
Dennis.
safe.
Yeah,
We're so
Emily-
happy the truck has worked out for you.
Yep.
Good night, Emily. We love you. Hope you
Nature
go
Nut
see you soon.
Photo says good night. Emily says good night too.
Excellent. Y'all have a good night.
Night.
Yeah, because we are here in Ohio, and then tomorrow Alan is hoping to get a load.
Yep.
And
We're hoping to get a
hoping
load.
to get a load, and we'd have no idea where we're going to go to,
Not a
whatever our
clue.
dispatcher tells us to go. We did get a 1 cent rate decrease this week
Supposedly
because
fuel went down.
The national average went down more than 10 cents, which is good, but and our company is really good about the way they do the rates or whatever. Our rate only decreased by 1 cent. If the national average goes down more than 10 cents, then our rate would drop by 1 cent. But if it goes up more than 10 cents over the week, our rate goes up. So we've had quite a fluctuating rate situation since last month, haven't we? Because we went up a couple of pennies, and then last week we dropped a penny. And I think the whole thing with this whole everything that's going on with Israel and everything, I think fuel will go up. Just give those guys time to say, okay, it's time to jack the prices up on the on fuel.
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you guys think? You think fuel's going to go up?
Of course they think fuel's going to go
everybody
up.
thinks fuel's going to go up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're coming into an election, but it's not.
There's like 25 of you guys on here, but you're not saying nothing.
Oh no, just give them a topic to talk about. All right. Well, one thing while I got you guys on here, now we may do a live, at least one more live probably before Halloween. We'll probably pop up live or an announced live. We really need to do a more announced live. This was just spur of the moment. But all of you guys that are on here, you need to keep in mind on Halloween night, we've done it every single year. Halloween night at 8 o'clock, we will do our Halloween Spooktacular live show, our annual Halloween Spooktacular, full-on costumes.
It'll be pretty funny.
You got to be on there. You got to see what we're going to do for Halloween.
Hey Cheryl, I'm just noticing something.
What's that?
Have you ever noticed how beautiful I look on live TV?
You look gorgeous on live TV. Maybe not quite as gorgeous as Alan.
I can't believe you said that.
But, but you look gorgeous all the
I'm
same.
not, as much as I bragged on your hair today, and you go and say something like that.
I did too.
I know.
I did too.
Look
I'm a
at
silver
him.
fox.
Look at him. He's a silver fox now.
You're not getting any tonight.
I'm not getting any tonight. Uh-oh. Wah.
I'm gonna put the cone of shame on you.
Yeah. Cone of shame. I should wear the cone of shame. Okay, who's next? We've got Nature Net HITCH. What are the Halloween costumes?
No, we're not giving you
no hints. You're gonna have to tune in on Halloween night.
Buford T. Justice and Frog. Hey, no, it might be the Bandit and Frog.
No. Nope, it's not. It's not gonna be that. Nope.
Yeah, Casey's saying I could be Buford T. Justice.
Buford T. Justice.
I would have to be the Bandit.
I'm the Bandit.
And I would be Frog.
All right, if I'm Buford T.
Smokey could be Fred.
Right, if I'm Buford T. Justice, then you're my idiot son.
Oh, idiot son.
Yeah, that would work out pretty good. How, Phil Wild, how is the RV rates going to Canada? Because the dealers up here in Canada are having troubles getting their units brought up. Apparently,
Beats me. I don't know.
I don't know of any company, even Synergy, like we're not with Synergy anymore.
But we have a lot of friends there.
And we have friends there, and nobody at all has mentioned anything about going to Canada. Even our friends who go to Canada on a regular basis
are not going there.
Are not going to Canada right now. And I don't know if the companies, the Indiana companies, are running units up to Canada. Is there a problem going to Canada? Are the rates too low going to Canada? Oh, I do know the last thing that I heard from Synergy, and I just use Synergy as a basis because we have so many friends that are still at Synergy. So that's how I find out usually more information about Synergy. This could be with Indiana Transport, it could be Horizon Transport or whatever. But the last I heard, the rates going to Canada at Synergy were like $1.50, and that is that's atrocious. That's a very low rate. Me and Jeff used to run to Canada for $2 or $1.90 or over $2 a run.
Yeah, I wouldn't go up there for that.
And $1.50.
Would you?
I mean, it's.
No way.
I mean, if that's but think about it. The Canada rates are always the highest rates possible. That's why we run so many runs to Canada, is because that's where we made our big money at. So if the rates for Canada were only $1.50, does that mean everything else was less than that?
That's what I've been hearing. So many older stuff is still on there.
I mean, Nature Not Photo says Synergy hasn't had many Canada loads on the board. that I've seen in a
I know,
while.
and we used to have tons of Canada loads.
Yeah.
So where are all the Canada loads going?
Now, whatever happened to the Newfoundland loads?
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Oh, that
there's lots-
stopped when they did when the ferry
When the ferry,
thing. When we
they
had the
haven't
ferry
since the
fiasco.
ferry.
You
Well-
guys watched that video, the ferry fiasco?
What's this mean? Willie Daniels.
Willie Daniels is on here.
Read that.
It's killing me where I can't drive anymore.
Yeah.
It's killing us where you can't drive anymore. That's what Willie is saying. It's because it's just it could be rates. We've also noticed that
Rates, fuel.
permits now, what is it, Montana requires a permit now. Washington didn't used to require a permit until this past year or so, and now Washington requires a permit. So you know, you got to go through all the hassle of getting permits, and also the rates going south for some of these companies. You can't go south because it's not paying any
It's
profit.
really, really
It'll pay
cheap.
for your fuel. Well, where's you can't make a living if you're just paying for the trip down there and the trip back. If you're just making enough money to take the unit down there and come back, well,
Right.
then what's the point?
What's the point?
I'm gonna get back up here. Nature Nut Soto said Synergy hasn't had many Canada loads on the board that I've seen anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And then we saw that, and then Phil Wald said that.
$1.50 for single pulls.
Hmm.
I'm thinking of doing multi-haul. Phil, yeah,
Good luck.
think about doing multi-haul. Be sure to check out all of the ins and outs. We've got some people that do multi-haul, and make sure that it's going to be worth it for you, because there's so many factors with multi-haul. For one thing, you're always going to have that trailer on the back. So you can't, once you deliver, you're still going to have that big trailer, which means higher fuel costs. Get Alan in the picture,
trying
please.
to.
Move it so that you get Alan in the picture.
I can scoot over. I can scoot over.
Yeah, we don't want to cut Alan out.
The
He's got too pretty of a face.
Oh,
I
come
don't
on.
mind cutting him out.
Cut him out. There you go. That'll work.
All right, Chris James says, I'm trying to find out some information on Canada. What?
Yeah, because
You
I
should
wonder.
have plenty of information on Canada.
I wonder.
In fact, Chris, you've been to Canada with me.
Yeah, we used to run to Canada together, and we used to run to Canada all the time. But I haven't heard anything.
Willie
about it.
Daniels says, I drive for Synergy.
Oh, Willie.
I
Okay.
know.
So what has happened with all the Canada loads? Do you have any insight on the Canada? I know we were one of the last transporters to go to Newfoundland because we had the Marine Atlantic ferry situation, where they were not going to consider us a commercial driver anymore. So that
was a
became
mess.
a hassle, and you would have to have a reservation and all that. So it was a big deal.
All right, Phil Wald says, thanks, Chris, but listen to this. Robert Porter, I'm on my way to Thunder Bay, Canada with Horizon single pull, $1.88.
Well, that ain't too bad.
That ain't bad at all.
That's not bad.
That's a decent rate to
That's
go.
a decent rate, especially
Is
now.
that a CDL rate?
Is that CDL or non-CDL, Phil?
He said single pull.
Yeah, single. But I mean, as far as trailer size,
That's an RPM, so that might be a
Rate per
CDL.
mile.
rate per mile.
That means rate
Well,
per
there's
mile.
also a camper that's
That's
not
CDL. CDL rate. Thank you.
Thank you, Phil. CDL. That's the CDL
That's the
rate
CDL
is $1.88.
Right.
So
So Willie Daniels, hello everybody. I only was driving into Canada now. Getting a Canada run, it's hard to get.
getting a Canada run is hard to get.
They're hard to get right now.
And you know, that's why, and like I said, that's why we did so many Canada runs last year, is because that was where the money was at. And you sometimes you would get a bonus for delivering to Canada. So the dealerships would give you a bonus just to get the units up there.
All right, Willie Daniels said, I just did a Newfoundland run, and
Okay.
it killed me. Very little gain.
Yes,
Yeah.
because it's so long to
You
get
know,
up there.
yeah, you go to Newfoundland just for the fun of it.
Yeah,
You don't go up there to make money.
exactly. When we took the units that we took, because we did what, five or six trips up to Newfoundland. We got screeched in Nova Scotia.
Yeah, we
But,
got screeched in.
We did it.
I'm an
kind of
official
Nova Scotian.
Newfoundlander.
Newfoundland more.
No, that's a Nova Scotia thing. Screeched
No,
in.
you're wrong, honey.
Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
Well, that's 4 times
We got
up.
screeched in all the way on the east coast up there at that city. At that little pub.
Oh, it's Newfoundland. Is it Newfoundland that
Yes.
you get screeched in at?
Yes. Now who's wrong?
Oh, I'm wrong.
That's right. I'm wrong.
I'm wrong. Is it raining
Yep,
outside?
it's raining.
All right. Phil Wall says the tow rig will be a rig.
I've
on.
got her dog food outside, so I've got to pop outside, get her dog food in, so it doesn't get all wet.
Phil Wall says it's CDL. Yep. Chris James, I know Team RV has had Canada loads, but most of my contacts are no longer with them. Yeah, it's sad, ain't it? Robert Porter, non-CDL. Willie Daniels, I was told by the Canadian had been taking them before we get them, like a underbid top deal. All right, so you're saying that the Canadians are getting the loads if they live in Canada? I can see that.
Yeah, well, you know, to me, that's if you live in Canada, you should be able to get top priority on taking the Canada loads, because that gets you home, you know.
Robert Porter says he's non-CDL with Horizon and they're $1.88 today. Who knows next week? Hey, that's a good rate.
Really?
Compared to what most of the companies are right now, to $1.88 is really good.
Going to Syracuse?
Will Daniels, Canadian drivers can only deliver to Canada. That's
yes,
correct.
That is correct. They cannot, Canadian drivers, if you live in Canada, you cannot transport to America, okay? We can't, we couldn't go up and, let's say we picked up could we pick up a camper in Canada and bring to America?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
can do
could.
that. Mhm.
We can do whatever we want.
But Canadian, if you're a
They
Canadian
can't.
driver, they can't.
They can't bring it down to the States. They can
Well,
only
why
go
would that
out.
be?
I don't know what it is about why.
I don't know.
That's crazy. Okay,
Wayne, who's that? Johannesmeyer?
yeah, Wayne's on here. Wayne
Hey, Wayne.
Johannesmeyer. Hey,
Hello, guys.
thank you for messaging. I want to just say a special situation with Wayne. We heard that Wayne is, you know, he does a lot of volunteer work now, and he was with a search group today, and they were going to go out, and he said he didn't, last night he said, you know, we're going to go and search for, they're going to get together a team, and they're going to go search. There was I think it was an 82-year-old man had gone missing.
Oh.
And he said, we don't look hopeful for an outcome because it's going to get chilly that night.
Really?
And Wayne was on the search team, and his
so
hiking ability. They found the man,
Yeah.
and he's good. He's alive. So
Awesome.
good job.
Good
That made
job.
me so happy. Great news to hear that.
All right, David Cross, I have a CDL load on now. Going to Syracuse, New York.
208 per mile,
Right
David.
on, David. Right
That's
on.
how you do it. That's good
exactly
money
how you
right
do it.
there.
Willie Daniels, I was stuck at Potter Bash for a week waiting to get on the ship.
Waiting to get on the ship.
You know, we were stuck there for and we were going to be stuck.
We were going to be stuck for a week, and
but
that's
then
when
we
did
made the
our big-
mistake of going up through Labrador.
Yep,
we
that's when
decided
you went
to
up to
drive
Labrador.
home from
Yeah.
Labrador, and if you haven't seen that video, check it out. It's like the world's most remotest road ever. It was 9.5 or 10 hours without even seeing another house. It was more remote than Alaska. It was. We were driving on pretty much a logging road for 9 hours
Yep.
to get back home, instead of waiting up there for a week.
Willie Daniels says, excuse my spelling. There's no excuse for that.
Hey, we speak autocorrect, so it's okay.
Chris James, hold up. A Canadian can pick up in Canada and deliver to the U.S.
Really?
That's true,
Really?
Yeah.
I
I
didn't
thought
know
that was right.
I didn't know that.
I
Well, they
hadn't
do it
heard
every
that.
day.
Ben is on here. Ben Grider, got a normally. I need to sell you a normally. We would love a normally, Ben.
What does this mean?
We would
He's
love
got
a
a normally
I
that
need
he
to
needs
sell
to
you.
sell us.
And he put, what is that? Is that a little emoji? I love those little emojis. If you guys have that little heart thing in there.
Oh,
Narwhal.
no, Ben Geider, a
Oh, a
narwhal.
narwhal.
I ain't buying no narwhal. No, I ain't buying no narwhal. You can keep that thing.
Yeah, just terrified of narwhals.
I don't want nothing to do with it.
Narwhals.
You
know,
do realize
they are
the narwhal
the unicorn of
has
the sea.
that big horn, right?
Yeah.
And they're swimming around out there in the water.
Look at, I'm making you have
Yeah.
a horn.
I don't want that.
Yeah,
You know, I'd always been afraid of them. But then I asked a marine biologist up there in Canada, you know, Well, they do with that horn. And my worst fears came true. She said they use that horn for mating.
For me.
All right, now,
Just like,
I don't
I'm
know
not
about
going in the
you,
water.
but I'm not going to swim with no narwhal and them come up behind me and try to mate me. All right, because, you know, I'm a good-looking guy. You know, a narwhal would probably find me very attractive.
You think they would?
Yeah, I'm sure they would.
Okay.
The narwhal is the unicorn of the
The
sea.
unicorn.
All right, if you guys don't know what a narwhal is, and you have no idea what we're talking about, Google a narwhal right now. It's a real creature. It really exists.
They're
It
no
has
good.
a humongous horn
They're
on the
no
end of
good.
this whale. It's just
Yep,
ridiculous.
they're no good. All right, Will Daniels, I was stuck at Potter Bash for a week.
Yeah.
Why didn't you get on the ship? Yeah, it killed you. I understand. It was going to kill us too, so we drove up through Labrador.
Oh, who's this?
We're not there yet.
Aohima. Yeah, right next. It's the
Nope,
next
we're
one.
not there yet.
Yeah, you've already read this. The narwhal. Yeah. Okay. Chris
Okay.
said yes. They just can't pick up in the U.S. and deliver in the U.S. Just like we can't pick up in Canada. That was what we were trying to get at.
Yeah.
We can't pick up in Canada and deliver in Canada. That's what I was trying to say.
That's right.
I got it.
Yeah.
I
All right,
got
the
it.
next question. Who's that name?
Aohima.
All right, Ohima. Are the teeth still, I assume, good?
How are the teeth still after getting them done in Mexico? We
I
had
don't know.
a
You
transporter.
tell me.
We had a transporter today call us and ask us what dental agent we went to in Los Algodones, Mexico. Jeff is loving his teeth.
Look at this.
Look how beautiful those are. Look at those. Show them your pretty pearly whites. Look at those pretty pearly whites.
You can't get better teeth than these.
I'm next. I need those pretty pearly
All
white
right,
teeth.
Cheryl. Who's
Yeah.
got the prettiest teeth? And
You do, darling.
All right, I don't
Oh
have
my
to
gosh,
show
there's
you.
I learned my lesson. there's no comparison. You have the prettiest hair, you have the prettiest teeth, you have the
You
prettiest
have the
beard,
beard.
got so the prettiest beard. There he is. Yeah, I won't make that.
We gotta
mistake
let him
again.
have his big head
Yeah,
sometime
yeah,
or another.
absolutely.
Chris James, yes, they just can't pick up in the U.S. deliver in the U.S. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Willie Daniels, have you ever delivered in St. Bruno? Yes. I broke down there in a snowstorm in January for 2 weeks. I believe it. We have St. Bruno's Saint Jean Lock. It was St. Bruno and then a lake sound. It was French. It was up in Quebec, and that place is remote. I mean, once you get up there, but it's not as remote as Labrador. But we have delivered up there before, and that place is crazy remote to get up there. But you were broke down in St. Bruno, and we were broke down. Well, not broke down. We were caught in the bomb cyclone.
Yeah, right there on the dock.
On the dock, waiting for the ship, because the ship couldn't go. It's a winter hurricane. The bomb cyclone was a winter hurricane. So instead of the mass amounts of rain like you get in a hurricane, this was snow. And we have that on a video. So if you haven't seen that video, it was crazy from the dock, just blowing sideways, snow coming up like as tall as the truck, and just sitting there on the dock. We had to wait, 3 or 4 days before the ship took off. It was a crazy situation. But yeah, if you go to Newfoundland, you kind of do it just for the experience more than you do for the gain of the profit on going to Newfoundland.
Phil Wiles says, thanks for all the enjoyment that you and Al bring to my day.
Oh,
Now I have to
what
assume
about chopped liver?
I have to assume he's speaking about me and you, Al.
That's what it sounded like.
It is.
Yeah. So,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank
That's
you.
what we're here for.
That's
Your enjoyment.
Your enjoyment. We're here for your pleasure.
Willie Daniels says you got $1 million smile.
Dang right, but who's he talking about, me or you?
Me or you?
Uh-oh. Who's got the better smile? We know Alan has the bigger tractor. Okay. Jeff has the bigger beard. Okay, look at that $1 million smile right there. Right, look
Which
at
one?
Look at them. Look at them. So pretty. So pretty.
Mitchell, Willie Daniels. Wow.
Wow. We knocked them over. We blinded them with that $1 million smile. Nature Nut Photos. What is that? Nature
What
Nut
is
Photos?
that?
Are those eyeballs? What is that? Little dots.
Little dots.
Yeah, Willie Daniel said,
Left you
"Wow,
speechless.
how was it once you got off the ship? Did y'all stay at the wreck house?" We stayed just before you get to the wreck house area. We stayed at a rest area.
We
right up
stayed.
there.
You know the welcome center.
my
That's as
God.
far as we got was the Newfoundland Welcome Center because you couldn't go any further. The snow was too big. What are you laughing at?
Oh, Will Daniels, my bad. $2 million.
$2 million.
$2
Sunglasses.
Yeah.
Nature nut photos. Sunglasses.
Yes, because you're
LOL.
blinding everyone with those pearly whites. No, I want to go back down to Los Algodones and get my teeth done so that I can have pretty pearly whites too. And I need new glasses. I got these glasses down in Mexico when we were down there, and
Todd Craig used emojis.
they lasted all year, but Smokey stepped on them and they chipped right there. So, right, I don't know if you can even see that, but they got a little chip in them right there.
Oh yeah.
On the edge
I see
there.
that.
So, but you know, down there at Los Algodones, you got glasses, the exam, the bifocal, no line bifocal, anti-glare, anti-scratch, everything except not anti-smoky.
Not
But $150
Hey.
for glasses.
Phil Wild's
Phil-
really
And you
trying
get
to.
them in 3 hours.
Phil Wild is really trying to
He-
dig
he-
himself out of this.
Yeah, but this whole he really is trying to do his best.
All 3 of you, of course.
Yeah, all 3 of you, of course. The cutest,
Cutest
young lady
between Jeff.
between Jeff and Al.
Well, thank you, Phil. How are you doing today? How you doing?
Willie Daniels, did y'all deliver to Mexico? No.
No, I don't know of any transporters that actually deliver to Mexico.
No,
What we
as
did,
far as I know, you take them down close to the border,
and then they come
some
and pick
guys
them up.
come up from Mexico and pick them up and take them down.
We
there.
did deliver to Yuma, Arizona, and Yuma is only what 5-10 miles north of Los Algodones.
Yeah.
So that's how we went down to Mexico. Is we delivered down to Yuma, and then Mexico was just 10 miles away. And we had heard from another transporter about the great dentists that they have there in Mexico, and we had gone and from a recommendation of another transporter, they said, don't even think about going to any dentist in America. Go to Mexico. They're top quality, top care. And we're like, yeah, he's going to get his teeth yanked out behind some donkey behind the rooster fighting stall or something.
There was
They give you a bottle of tequila.
Right. There was roosters, there was tequila, but I didn't see any donkeys.
Didn't see my donkeys.
No. But we
Listen.
ended up going to Rumo Dental, and they were fantastic. Top of
Oh, yeah,
the
they were
lines,
fantastic.
quality.
But here's the
here.
things you need to get in Mexico. You should listen to this, Al.
What's that?
You get teeth, you get glasses, you get Viagra, you get penicillin.
Viagra and
That's all you
penicillin.
need.
All you need.
And they all may be the teeth, the glasses, and everything may be laced with a little bit of fentanyl, but
Yeah.
who knows? It's a chance you take,
A
right?
little fentanyl
You
on
save a
them.
lot of
Not
money
gonna hurt
with that
anything.
chance you take. No, they're very safe in Los Algodones. It was very easy to go to.
Well,
If
didn't
you're
you
thinking
park
of-
in the United
yeah,
States?
we
and
parked
then
in the United States and walked
Just
2
walked
blocks
over
into the center of
the
town.
center
Yeah,
Just
it's
across
awesome.
the border.
I
It
can't
was
wait
great.
to go back. It's so fun.
It's a lot of fun there.
I love Mexico. I mean, it's just fun
They're
down
just
there.
fun. That's the fun side of the wall.
Yeah, you know.
The
Like,
fun side of the wall.
I've got no. You know, like sometimes up here in America, you go to a big city or whatever, you know, and you got to watch your back. And I'm not saying you don't have to watch your back in Mexico.
No.
What I'm saying is, I've just never experienced any real fear in Mexico.
But then again, like there could be, because if you went to like Juarez or what is
What-
the
I
don't even
famous
think-
place?
I don't even
over
think.
by the,
What's the one down by
Tijuana?
California? Tijuana.
Tijuana.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
Tijuana.
sure that if you go to Mexico,
No,
there
man.
are
No.
bad places. That you-
Tijuana's nothing but fun. Walls
when
of
was the
wall
last time
fun.
you were in Tijuana?
It's been a while. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
You know, but I even think Juarez will be safe for the most part.
If you went in the day.
You know, and I'm sure there's bad places everywhere.
You just need to watch your back. But
me and Shirley, we've been east, west, north, south.
we've been all over Mexico.
We've been
before
all
we
over
got into RV
Mexico,
transport.
and we've never had any problems.
But you know, you just use street smarts, and you know, just if you get a bad feeling about a place, just don't go there.
Don't go there.
But of
But
course, you are with me.
I am. I'm with somebody who looks like they're going to murder somebody.
Yeah, it's pretty intimidating. It was pretty intimidating
So I
for
feel
me.
pretty safe with them. But on that note, if you are thinking about getting dentist work done or anything, or glasses or anything, Los Algodones, the receptionist there at Los Algodones, Mexico, which is only 10 minutes from Yuma, Arizona, is one of the safest places you can go to. I was talking with the locals and talking with the receptionist there at the dentist area, and they said they cannot, that town cannot afford to have crimes against Americans and Canadians
Because
and the snowbirds and all the people, because that's their entire business is based on us coming across the border to have dental work done and glasses. They can't afford to get a bad reputation and people be scared to go there.
Yeah,
so they're very harsh
you know,
on criminals,
just
pickpockets,
Just
or
go.
anything.
It's fine. You won't have no problems.
Hey.
Oh, Nature Nut No Photos is trying to kiss your butt.
Uh-oh.
A rose between two thorns.
Oh, the rose between two thorns.
You're talking about Smokey, right?
Yeah, there she is.
All right.
Hey, baby.
Willie Daniels. I'm good on those little blue Skittles.
The little blue
LOL.
Skittles.
I love Mexico. Yeah, you do. Willie Daniels. He also says,
just make
Nogales
sure you don't
is
take
a-
too many of them.
yeah, Nogales is a great crossing in Arizona. Cool. I've checked that out.
Yeah, I hear that.
What's that?
Nogales is
Oh,
the place to cross.
Nogales?
Yes,
Yeah, we'll check it out.
it's a little east of Yuma.
Yuma. Hey, has anybody been to Oatman, Arizona? I saw from another transporter on Facebook this week that they went to Oatman, Arizona. It's a little town, and the mayor of the town is a wild burro. So and they have wild burros that walk around the town. We've got to go there and do a video from there because I've got to meet the mayor of Oatman,
You know,
Arizona.
I think most of our politicians today are jackasses.
Yeah, I agree with you. I
So might
totally
as well
agree
be
with
a
you.
real one. All right, so are we going to wrap it up pretty soon here? Cause,
Yeah, Nature Nut Photo says I love Oatman.
oh, so Rhonda, you've been to Oatman. Yes, so we need to go to Oatman and
Yeah,
do
we need to
a
check it
video.
out.
Yeah. And we've got a video coming up sometime in the next 6 months. That is going to
yeah.
be on the House on the Rock, which was really cool. They really
Todd Grace says, oh, Nature Nuts is an expert of Oatman.
yeah. Oh, an expert. Oh, I need to go there with Rhonda and she can show me around Nature Nut.
Yeah.
Nature Nut, you need to show me around Oatman. We need to get
Yes,
together, do a
She
run.
says you would love it.
You would love
I
it.
would love it.
Jay Evans says good night, all.
Hey, Jay
Yeah,
Evans.
you know, people are dropping off of here now.
Yeah, because look
getting
at
late.
my phone. It just went dark. My battery is going down.
Yep.
The battery
Yeah,
is going
so
down.
we're going to hop off here
Our
now,
phone
guys.
is going to decide that we're going to hop off here now.
I've always enjoyed being on with you guys. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. And
Absolutely.
remember, if we don't go live before Halloween, join us Halloween night, 8 p.m. Eastern time for our Halloween spooktacular costumes and everything. So join us then. We're going to be going out now and picking up our load, and we have no idea which way we're headed tomorrow.
None.
Nope.
You guys all be safe out there. We love you all. Thank you for jumping on this late at night. If it's late where you are. Good night to everybody. Good night, Todd. Good night, David.
Good night.
Good night, Jay Evans 90. Good night, Dan Gregg's on here. Hello, Danny. We're just going off. How you doing tonight? Hey, Dan. We're just
doing great,
signing
but
off.
we're getting
Sorry.
ready to leave. You missed all the fun.
You missed
Yep,
the cone of
missed the cone of
shame
shame.
on Alan.
You'll have to
Yeah.
watch the rerun.
Watch the
You know what? Yeah, you
replay.
need to watch a replay. You'll see why I'm bald.
And
You'll see Alan in the cone of
And you'll
shame.
see the $1 million smiles. Show them again, boys. There we go. $1 million smiles right there. That's for your sleeping pleasure for tonight.
TTFN.
TT, ta-ta for now,
Yeah.
Phil
Ta-ta for
says.
now, okay.
Chris James says good night.
Good night,
Danny
Chris.
says,
Good
I
night.
definitely will. Yeah, the replay, after it processes, when we go off here, it'll take a few minutes to process, and then it'll be
Yeah.
up here. And you need to see Al in his cone of, in Smokey's cone of shame.
Yeah,
Which
it's pretty funny.
Which she decided that she's not going to let her best friend Al take that off.
Yeah.
All right,
Wear
guys.
that.
We're going to get off here, but right fast.
It's fast.
I know. I got to think of how I want to say this.
What?
Listen, everybody.
Good night, Lynn.
You know, pray for our country. Pray for Israel and the innocent Palestinians. There are some innocent Palestinians. You need to pray for them.
It's horrible what's happening there
And pray for Israel and our nation.
in our nation, because we don't know what's coming next. And be vigilant out there, everybody,
Yeah,
because
and
we don't know what's going to happen.
we have troops over there now. We have our servicemen
Pray
over
for our
there.
service.
Pray for
You
us.
know, we have our men and women over there. Man, just pray for them. Pray for the Americans that was taken hostage. Pray that our leadership will just have enough sense to do what's right for once.
Do the
For
right
once.
thing.
For once.
All right?
Now's the time they need to.
It is.
Yep.
It is.
Because it's just awful. I know we joke around a lot and we have fun and we're giddy and we're happy, but there are a lot of people in terrible pain tonight. So before my phone goes completely dead, thank you guys. Keep us all in your prayers. Keep everything that's going on in the world. Just just send some good energy out there that everything will be okay in the long run. You know, and God above, of course, will take care of everything.
All right, you guys have a great night.
Great night.
And we'll see you next time.
All right,
Yeah.
see you next time. Bye.
Transport Bandits out.
Transport Bandits out. Out.